Good morning, guys. Good afternoon, guys. Good evening, guys. So, I am back with my healthy weight loss or fat loss series number 4. So, yes, we have completed three parts, and today is the fourth part. In the fourth part, also, I am going to discuss something about preparation, because unless and until we are not prepared mentally, if we are not strong, the physical won't take place. And whenever we are mentally strong, the physical takes place in a fractions of seconds. So today that I'm going to talk about is very important aspect when it related to uh, fat loss or weight loss, and that aspect is stress and emotions. Okay, when we are stressed about our weight, the body doesn't go into that what we say, into the fat loss mode. When we are emotional about our weight, the body doesn't get the signal that yes, this person wants to go in that fat loss game or the weight loss game. So how do we cope up? Because I was in that zone. I was an emotional eater. Like people say, when we are depressed, we don't feel like eating. But when I went into the stress zone about anything in my life, or about fat loss also, but the weight loss program also, the more I stressed, the more I ate. That emotional eating habit that was within me since many years, I couldn't work upon it. But with one technique that I'm going to share with you all today, the stress regarding my fat loss, the stress regarding my weight loss, the stressful eating that I did. When we are stressful, we eat more of sweets. This is the tendency, so that the body gets into more energetic zone. After eating that sweet, we feel calm, we feel happy, and we stay relaxed. So one tip that I'm going to share with you all is journaling of gratitude. Yes, dear friends, we all know the power of gratitude. Gratitude is the highest vibration on this earth, more than love. Okay, so when we write the journal, and when we are full of gratitude that my weight loss has already happened. If we write that journal, we write a positive zone. When we write, the message hits our subconscious mind even more faster rather than telling. That is why journaling and gratitude journaling is of more and more importance. So what happens when we write the gratitude journal? When we write the gratitude journal, few things takes place. So let me share with you. First is that you are giving your subconscious command that yes, you are ready. Secondly, your brain gets the signal that yes, again, this emotion is a positive emotion in the body, and the neurological networks in the brain are pepped up to revive the body cells. Thirdly, you shift from an emotion based state to a healthy positive emotion based state. So let me again share with you one study, because I'm bringing up studies with everything so that we also get a scientific outlook of the technique that I'm talking. So it is no haphazard. I have done my work, I have done the study part. So this study is a little bit long, but it's very beautiful. And the gratitude doesn't work with one area, it works in every area of our lives. And I have gained tremendous, more than anything, results regarding just gratitude. So I will share you with you one study. In a study published in the no, this is taken from Everyday Health, guys. In a study published in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology, Dr. Emmons and a co-investigator, Michael McCullough, the director of the Evolution and Human Behavior Laboratory at the University of Miami in Florida, found that people who maintained a gratitude journal weekly for 2 months or daily for 13 days experienced positive effects on their well-being. Those who journaled once per week tended to exercise more often. They tended to exercise more often, were more optimistic about their future, felt better physically, and reported greater overall well-being than the people who recorded their hassles or things they felt neutral about. Over a 2 month period, the gratitude journaling group was more successful in working towards their personal goals compared with hassles and neutral journaling in the groups. So the groups were divided into: one is gratitude and one is you just write your thoughts. Okay, and one was write only gratitude. So the gratitude group experienced more positive results in their life. So last part, meanwhile the group that kept a journal, gratitude journal on a daily basis. Now listen to this, guys. Meanwhile the group that kept a gratitude journal on a daily basis was more likely to offer emotional support to others compared with the hassles and neutral journaling groups. Compared with the Hassles journaling group, the gratitude journaling group also reported being more likely to help someone solve a problem, like what I'm doing with you all. If you all are suffering right here, we are talking about the weight loss program, weight loss tips and techniques. So I am, with my knowing, with my experience, with my understanding, I am trying to help you. And this gratitude is not like I have started in 2 months. I'm one sec, guys. Yeah, so I'm writing my gratitude journal since 2014. Okay, but for specific weight loss, no, the the fat loss program, I started journaling since 2 to 3 months. I prepared myself mentally that I am eating in the most positive and healthy states, because I knew that my weakest point is getting emotional about my weight, getting stressed about my weight, and then binge eating, then eating more, eating in a depressive and emotional state that I am not losing weight. In that state I ate more. There are many people like me who are going with me on this point, that they are emotional eaters, they are depressive eaters. They because we all connect emotions with, food with emotions. When we are happy, we go for a treat. We when we go, celebration, food is one of the major criterias of our the celebration event. So where food is connected with emotions, yes, stress and emotions, food is also connected with stress and emotions, because it fulfills that what would I say, unsatisfied part within us. The food, through its emotions, fulfills the unsatisfied of our life, satisfied part of our life. So we fill that part with food. So this was one of the major problem, and is one of the major problems, that many people are suffering with weight loss. Okay, with that they have emotional eating disorders. Okay, for them, and for many people who are also not, they are trying but they are not losing weight how much they want. Because बहुत लोग बोलते हैं मैंने तो बहुत कुछ ट्राई किया, मैंने तो ये ट्राई किया, मैंने वो ट्राई किया, लेकिन मेरा वेट इतना है. व्हाट दे आर डूइंग, मेरा मेटाबॉलिज्म स्लो है, मेरे बॉडी में तो कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता. व्हाट दे आर डूइंग, दे आर हिटिंग द सबकॉन्शियस माइंड दैट no, nothing is working out. So with the help of gratitude journal, you give the command to the subconscious mind, you tell yourself, you shift yourself in a more positive state. And one, I will always recommend you that how you can write the gratitude journal for the healthy weight loss. You can write, I am so blessed and grateful that I have lost, for me it is 10 kgs, so that I have lost 10 kgs by, so I have kept a date for August or September. So I will take here September. Okay, so I am so healthy, I am so blessed and grateful that I have lost 10 kgs weight by September 2020 in the most healthiest form. That is most important, in the most healthiest form. So when we write this, the universe conspires everything to make it happen in the most healthiest form. And for me it has already started happening. And nowadays I don't feel like eating much of junk food. I don't feel like being lazy, sitting lazy for a long time. It has taken, my subconscious has taken that command, and I'm so happy to share that I have come out of my emotional eating habits. So try it out, guys. I hope this will help you all. Again, it's a long video because I needed to explain to you all certain things. Please watch this video till the end. And this is Pooja Judhani signing off for today. Until we meet next time, and stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Bye bye.